Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today is another new project reveal. This is a bought to order. So this is not mine. This is a customer's car. They wanted a specific car. I showed them a few versions and this one popped up. And I think it's going to be a great little car for them. So yeah, but today it's just going to be an introduction to the car so we can start. In the next video, we'll start stripping it down, having a look at the damage behind the bumpers and stuff like that. See exactly what we need to order. But for today, it's just going to be a walk around, have a look at the car, see what we got, and then, yeah, see a little bit of the damage to see what we need to do. So let's get cracking. I'll bring it in. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let's get into it. New project, bought to order. This is a customer's car that come over and saw me. We went through the computer. We had a look at some cars, some colours, bits and pieces, and this one, absolutely loved it. So, yeah, this is another Renault Capture. But yeah, just look at that colour, that blue and that white on the top with the white door mirrors. It looks really nice. Really nice colour car. Very popular, these cars. I just seem to be doing more and more Renault Captures than anything else lately. And I think it's because they're still cheap. This is still like, I think it's 25, could be £30 road tax for this a year. So yeah, let's get into it. So this car is actually a 2014 reg. It is a Cat S, and there's damage obviously to the front, you can see it there, and there's damage to the rear, so I'm going to show you that as well. But I'm assuming that this is the main damage, so we're going to need a crash bar, bumper, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't know whether or not the might get away with that bumper actually and just get it resprayed. I don't know yet. Depends on what I can find. If I can find a complete bumper and stuff like that, I'm just gonna get the whole thing, a whole front end basically. We need a grille because this is broke here. The rest of it's on our crack there. Oh yeah. So we might as well just get another one. Just get a complete new grille on the front end. And then, yeah, but obviously, you know, we're going to do a damage assessment. We're going to take off the front end and see what's going on, exactly what we need to order in the next video. This is just going to be a walk around just to show you what we've got to deal with. But yeah, the rest of the car, the two sides of the car, absolutely lovely, really nice condition. I can't see any issues. Even with the actual wheels, look at the condition of these wheels. They're in really good condition. Now, the reason why I think they're in so good condition, considering the age, it's 2014 reg, like I said, the mileage of this car is incredibly low. It's really good. That's why we went for this one, was because it's low enough still to have loads of life left in this car. So yeah, let's walk around. This is dynamic range. Apparently it's the Renault Capture Dynamic Plus or something it is, their range. So it's got sat nav, cruise control, a few other little bits and pieces, but you can see now we'll get into the rear damage on the back. And initially I thought that is a Cat S because of this. We've done loads of these before. We've done loads of rear end damage, Cat S cars before, where they get caved in. And they didn't show you no pictures with this open. And I assumed that's where the Cat S was going to come from. But when it turned up, and this was the first thing I went to, as I thought, I want to see how bad the damage is behind. Yeah. when you open it up, nothing. No damage to this car whatsoever. The damage is on the tailgate. And on the tailgate only. I was absolutely shocked when I opened this up and there's nothing. I'm still looking. I'm taking this off down here. I'm still looking. Nothing. The car is in perfect condition. It still shuts. It still locks. Still shuts. But yeah, I'm still a little bit shocked that there is no more damage than this. Now, this definitely 100% should not be a Cat S car. It shouldn't. So that there, and then the front end, we don't know yet. Until we start taking this off, until we strip that down, we don't know. But I'm just looking at that. I'm just assuming that it's not actually that bad. It's not. This front end is not a Cat S car. No way. In fact, looking at that crash bar, I don't think that's been hit, you know. I really don't think that's been hit. So it'd be interesting, once we start removing all this, it'll be interesting to see exactly exactly where the damage is. But yeah, that's it. So back and front should be relatively quick. It's got. I've checked the service on this as well. I'll show you it. The way you check them is obviously the air filter on these. You can check to see here. So you just pull that out like that. So I pulled out this today. Look at this, brand new. Not even a mechanic's dirty fingers. Sometimes you get mechanic's dirty fingers. Brand new, guys. This has just been serviced. I don't think it's an original. It's going to be like an aftermarket blueprint. So I don't think it's from Renault. So there's no point. Well, I suppose we can ask, but I don't think they're going to have any sort of record of this. But it's worth having a check. There's no books with this one as well. So I've got no service history or nothing like that. But the good thing about this one is that it's the 900cc petrol engine. And if you... I don't know if I can show you in there. But just in there... Let me get a torch. Because I want to show you this. Because I know a lot of people are going to go, "Why are you going to do the timing belt?" It hasn't actually got a timing belt. Can you see it in there? That there... in there is a timing chain. Timing chain. So it does not need replacing, which is good. Another little step, you know, something else we haven't got to do. Yeah. So I thought someone was coming to the door then. I have to stop, don't I? Nope, no one's coming to the door. Let's have a look inside. You know, you've got all your usual stuff, bits and pieces, and all those, you know, electric windows, folding mirrors as well. Do they work? Yes, they do. So your folding mirrors work. Yep. Pretty clean inside, I've got to be honest. Still going to do the seats, you know, do the upholstery. We're going to do the normal stuff that we do. Get the seats a good old clean. We've still got to get it, you know, we are going to give it an MOT, full MOT on it as well. Nice blacked out windows on the, tinted windows on the back. Yeah, a very, very clean car, I've got to be honest. So let me show you the mileage of this car, because again, like I said, one of the main reasons why we got this, 37,418. 37,000 miles. So this, you know, this is going to go on and on for quite some time. Put the card in, foot on the brake, foot on the clutch, sorry. And she starts up. So yeah, no me just shut the door. No, no lights on the dash, as you can see. I think it's got sat nav. Yeah, it's got navigation, sat nav, a few bits and pieces. Cruise control, which is down here. That is the cruise control button. Eco mode. Hold on, guys. Someone's coming to the door. One second, guys. Yeah. Someone wanted to borrow a mastic gun, so yeah, I've just lent them the mastic gun. So what was I saying? Yeah. So it's got a few bits and pieces. Satellite navigation, cruise control, aircon. You know, steering wheel controls are down here. You've got these on. These control the actual stereo there. But yeah, you know, it's just a nice, tidy little car, really. And like, you know, it's not as small. It's like a it's like the Clio, but like on steroids. It's a little bit bigger than the Clio, isn't it? So, you know, it just gives you a little bit more space, a little bit more sort of roomy car. But yeah, 37,000 miles. That's all it's got on this car. And this is, you know, one of the reasons why we went for it, because we wanted to sort of, you know, pick a decent one with lowish mileage, but still, you know, it will look half decent. And this definitely does. So it's got daytime running lights. They all seem to, you know, both sides seem to be working fine. So it's just a bit cracked and it's a bit busted, really, the front end. So definitely going to be changing the complete, you know, get a complete front end for this one. But I just don't know about the rad pack and all that sort of stuff yet, but we'll get into it. We'll find out. That'll be obviously in the next video. This is just an introduction, walking around it, showing you what we've got to deal with. And this is obviously going to be part one. And the owner of the car is going to be watching, you know, us take it apart, repair it, get it back on the road. It shouldn't be that long. I reckon a couple of weeks, as long as I get the parts and that sort of stuff pretty quick, a couple of weeks and this should be done. We've already sent it off for the logbook. Didn't come with the logbook, so that's been sent off. So by the time that turns up, you know, we should be pretty close to be finishing this one. And she can take it away and drive it away. And yeah, job done. Reversing sensors. You can see them here. Reversing sensors there. But I'm just still amazed that this didn't actually do any damage to the rear. and it was I was assuming we was gonna have to do a little bit of work to that and you know, we got it at a good price. They obviously wanted more. I won it for a price, and they said no. The insurance company come back and said no, you can't have it for that. And they tried to say that it, you know, they wanted like what they want 2,000. I think it was like 2,800. And I think I won it for 2,300 or 2,400, something like that. And I said no, and I stuck to my guns. And then in the end, I actually offered them 2,500, and they accepted it. So yeah, it was a definite result for the customer on this one, because they had a certain budget. We've got to work to a certain budget, all the figures and stuff. And I think this is going to definitely work out well for them. So yeah, what do we think, guys? Another Renault Capture. Very, very popular little cars. Very, very popular little cars. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna find out what's going on behind there, see if there's any more damage, replace what we need to replace. The headlights are solid, they're not moving, so I'm assuming the brackets are all good and not been broken, that sort of stuff. Yeah, no brackets have been broken here up the top. Oh no, that one's moving, so that must have been broken there then. I think this one's gone, so that I think we can repair that one, try and save them a few quid. Yeah, this one's all right. That one's all right. It's just that bottom one. So yeah, that's easy repaired. That is. So yeah, there we go. That's it, guys. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think I think it's a great little car. Low mileage, great little car, little run around, it'd be perfect for them. And we'll get it back on the road, and they can take it away and have loads of many years of, you know, driving experience with it. So there we go. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one in part 2, when we'll be taking this apart and we'll do a damage assessment on this car. So thanks for watching. See you soon.